Welcome to Slash Bash, where today I am bringing you another Choosing Beggar Reddit video. In our first story, tales of the religiously entitled Choosing Beggar. Let's jump right in. Okay, so first off, I'm a fairly practicing Muslim, and I can't deny some people wear the religious garb just to get people to fall for their scummy plots. This choosing beggar happens to be one of them, a constant beggar more than choosing beggar, to be honest. The year was 2010. I was a fresh, unemployed expat graduate in the United Arab Emirates and spent my nights playing fake poker with my friends. Fake as in we used Monopoly money instead of real cash. Still is thrilling without the whole losing money thing. One day I saw Choosing Beggar sitting at my friend's apartment. Choosing Beggar met friends, let's call him R, at a local mosque and narrated a sob story of how he lost his job and had no money for food. R, feeling bad for the guy, took him to his apartment to live for free, food and everything provided for a few days, which eventually turned into a few months. During this time, his two faces kinda became really visible. On one hand, this choosing beggar would lecture us about immorality and then would proceed to laugh at Adam Sandler trying to bang his friend's mom in some movie. However, this is about the begging, so let's get to it. It wasn't enough that he was eating and living rent-free. He expected our friend's group to buy him his favorite team's soccer jersey. He would randomly drop by my home and really beg me to feed him KFC or pizza or whatever he fancied all of a sudden. 6 months later, when he got a job, things didn't get any better. He would randomly ask to be taken to the movies. His words would literally be, "Show me a movie today," which came along with paid snacks and everything. 2 years down the line, things went south between me and R, but Choosing Beggar's beggary got worse. Like I said, some people adorn a religious garb to entice people into their scummy plots. 5 years down the line, he had returned to his country and would oddly call me every third month for some money as he was in deep trouble. I happen to have met a few of his other friends who said the same thing. Apparently, he had a set of people he would call each month, and I was on his list every third month. I wish I could tell you it stopped here. Unfortunately, he managed to convince a guy to invest roughly $25,000 for a pharmacy he intended to open in his country. Instead, he invested into a tiny mini-mart which he then sold off and nonchalantly wrote off the $25,000 as a loss. If things weren't scummy enough, he called random friends of mine saying he was collecting money to build a religious website and other such ideas, whatever really came to his imagination. Last year, he called me saying his wife was pregnant and he needed urgent help. I really didn't trust him with his history. This year, apparently, he needed money again for his wife's delivery of a second baby. Some people never change, but for the sake of his kids, I hope he does. The world doesn't deserve clones of a choosing beggar of this caliber. In story number 2, thanks for the free stuff, but next time get the sizing right. Sometime last year, I joined a local needs group on Facebook. I originally joined it with the best of intentions, but lately it's become a bit of a dumpster fire, which part of me enjoys watching. I'd say 95% of the action is in a metropolitan area a bit too far from me, which means I rarely offer anything, as it seems no one is for whatever reason able to drive. A frequent desperate requester of assistance lives about a half an hour from me. It's not a bad drive, but schedules and kids and stuff prevent me from just being able to zip over. Last week, Debbie mentions that her husband has no pants. As in real adult pants, and has somehow been living in pajama pants. His pant size, she has no idea. Now, the universe recently had dumped about half a dozen men's pants on me that don't fit my husband. I gave the appropriate pant size and asked if she had a measuring tape. She did and said the pants would work. At this time, I'm a bit doubtful, wondering if she was just desperate for anything, but hey, they could give them a shot and maybe pass them on to someone else if they didn't work. They were good quality pants in good condition. She also couldn't pick up because they don't own a car. Well, life actually gave me an hour that week to be a good person. I drove out to the given address, noted it had 3 cars, and dropped a stack of pants on the doorstep after discovering no one was home. I shot Debbie a message and she soon thanked me. Later that day, she sends me another message, the pants don't fit her husband. Oh darn, I reply. Well, see if someone near you needs them. No, she wanted me to drive back down and take them back off her hands. Not likely. Story number 3. Almost everything is free, but it's still not good enough. This post is about my brother. I'm a 23-year-old male and he's a 21-year-old male. We play the online game Dungeons & Dragons Online. We've played it for years. My father was the one who introduced us to the game back when it was first released in 2006. A small background about the game. Like most MMOs, the game has a premium currency which is used to unlock different features of the game. For those that don't pay money, the game is free to play. You can earn this currency in-game by completing quests as you get stronger. Many of the quest packs and other features are hidden behind this currency. Some quest packs you cannot earn in-game and have to spend real money for. There's only like 2 or 3 in the game like this. Due to the pandemic, the owners of the game decided to give away most of the quest packs of the game for free to everyone for a limited time about 9 months ago. This didn't include the couple of quest packs that cost money. Today, my brother, who has never spent money on the game, started to complain, claiming the game was unfair for not allowing him access to this specific quest pack. When I pointed out he has never even paid money into the game, he said, "So? It's just stupid to give access to everything else but not this quest pack. I mean, the items are so strong for the level. It's just stupid and it's unfair." I couldn't help but laugh and say his argument was stupid. The company needed money too. He claims they make lots of money from people who pay for their VIP status, which gives you access to everything and is a monthly payment. When I questioned why other people should pay for him to get access to this, he just said, "That's the developer's problem, not mine. Don't give stuff away unless you can give everything." At this point, I just walked away because my brain hurt. Thankfully, being a choosing beggar is not genetic. In our final story, but this looks like a garage sale. A few years back, my family got together to clean out and reorganize my parents' garage. This involved basically emptying out the very full and disorganized large garage. We moved everything onto the driveway. As we were about halfway through moving stuff out, a car pulls up and an older woman gets out. We ask if she needs something and she's looking around as she replies, "Oh, I'm just visiting garage sales in the area." "Oh, that's fun," says my sister, "but this isn't a garage sale, we're just organizing." This woman nods and begins picking up things to look at. She turns my way. "How much for this?" She's holding an old sketchbook of mine from high school. "That's mine and we aren't selling anything," I snap as I rip it from her hands. This woman is completely unfazed. She keeps browsing our stuff for a moment and only looks up when she finds me bodily blocking her from entering the garage. "Look," I tell her, "this is not a garage sale. We are organizing things. You need to leave. We aren't selling or giving you anything. I'm sorry you're confused." She finally turns around and starts walking away. As she goes, she picks up a random scarf from a box. My sister has to snatch it from her hand, and the woman snaps, "I saw your signs. You just don't want to sell to me. I'll call the police. This looks like a garage sale, and all I want to do is buy something." By this point, my sister, my mother, my father, my husband, and I are all gathered around her. Her voice has entered frequencies of which only dogs are capable of hearing. "Call the cops," I challenge. "We will tell them all about this crazy witch who trespassed after being told to leave and then attempted robbery." She stares me down for a moment, then mutters a few curse words my way. "Your garage sale is flipping junk anyway," she sneers, turning on her heel and heading to her car. Then she peeled out from in front of our house, flipping us the bird out her window while she drove away. Are these people crazy or what? This is John from Slash Bash. Thanks for watching. If you've enjoyed the video and want to see more of them, then hit that subscribe button. We would love for you to drop a like, share it with your friends, and we will see you in the next one.